very good afternoon to you. I'm Lisa Broom, and thank you very much for joining us. We are coming to you live to continue our look at developing a weather system that is off Barbados. Yesterday, when we heard from the Barbados Meteorological Services, we heard that it was an area of disturbed weather. Joining us now to bring us up to date on this system is Sabu Best, who is the director of the Barbados Met Services. Sabu, yesterday you told us it was an area of disturbed weather. It was to the east of us and the system was elongated. What has changed, if anything?
Hi, thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all your viewers and listeners. Okay, that's a very good intro. Lisa, thank you so much. Yes, it's still elongated to our east. So I'll just share my screen with you so you can have a look along with me. Okay, so at 12 noon today, the center of the elongated low was located some 100 miles or 160 kilometers to the east of Barbados. That's just going to draw a circle for you to indicate where that is roughly. But the area we're watching for the center is somewhere in here. Barbados is on the left marker, and so the right marker I'm showing you this roughly where the center of the elongated circulation is. Our forecasts have been pretty good in terms of indicating our forecasting since yesterday that most of the precipitation and stronger winds will pass north of Barbados, and that's what's happening. Even though the center is still to our east, I know some people say, well, if the center is to the east, that means we're going to get a hit. This is not a storm or a depression, it's just an area of disturbance that we are watching for potential development. And so far, it hasn't, over the past 24, 36 hours, it hasn't been making any steady progress in its development. It's basically been the same. And so it's following our forecast pretty good. I want to also indicate, but it's clear out there, there are no watches or warnings in effect for Barbados at this time. There are none. And the system is not a depression, it's not a storm. Okay, so this morning, like I said, it continued to look really disorganized. And most of the showers, you can see from the radar as well to the north of the island. We even had, to be honest, satellite data this morning suggests that this area that I'm going to draw on the polygon, which is north of Barbados, has the much stronger winds and rainfall associated with the system. And that's expected to, as you can see from the trajectory, pass well north of the island and head into more Martinique and Dominica, then into the Caribbean Sea later tonight and early into tomorrow morning. So what can we expect for this afternoon and going early to the night? So far, rainfall has been very little, very light rainfall across the island. We expect that to continue through the afternoon. The possibility of any sharp showers can be very brief. If that changes, we'll be first to let you know. But like any situation with these systems, it can change quickly. That's why we encourage all listeners and viewers to pay attention to the website and any alerts coming from the Met Office. You can even download our BMS Insight mobile app for Android. That's free. And also the cap.cap for ISO and mobile as well, just to give you alerts. If anything is going on, you'll get alerts from those applications near real time. But for now, things are looking really good for us, like we've indicated from late yesterday evening. Really good in terms of most of this weather, adverse weather is passing north of the island as we predicted, as the system remains rather elongated.
Just for clarity, Sabu, I'm going to ask you to repeat two things for me. Around, if we do get any rainfall, I know you said it will be low. If anything, it will be brief and sharp. Around what time could we expect that, if it's going to happen?
Yeah, that's what's been challenging, because if you look at the area to our southeast, so I'm going to highlight that for you. This area we're watching to our southeast, that could approach area, is actually like a feeder band that's wrapping in behind the system. And it's really small and narrow, as you can see. But the thing about it is that the models have been picking it up well, but they indicate that it should dissipate and probably pop back up somewhere else. And that's what's problematic. It's not a line that's sweeping coming that you can time. It goes like popcorn. It can pop here, pop there, and lasts just a few minutes. So instead of trying to nail a time on it, like it's going to happen at 4:30 or 5:30, they're going to give you the range. Sometime in the middle to late this afternoon, you can expect the possibility of showers rolling through the island, which, to be honest, at this point, it should be nothing really significant that we see at this point right now. Okay. So it's nothing to go, let's jump up, oh my gosh, it's big showers, bad weather coming. No, nothing like that.
Okay, and the same thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, but if it does change, if we see something developing big, we'll be first to let you know. But we don't see that at this point in time.
Okay, the other thing is you mentioned some apps that we could download to get real-time updates. You mentioned cap.cap and two before that. Could you go back to those?
Sure, thanks. I'll repeat again, cap.cap. You can download that for ISO or Android phones. It's really good. You get near real-time updates on that. You can download that in the Apple Store, even the Play Store. And there's also the BMS. That's the one we have. We run for the Met Office. The BMS Insight app for Android. Unfortunately, it's only for Android right now. You can download that as well. You'll get automatic updates really quickly. If there's an alert, it's going to be very quick. Those we really recommend, especially throughout the season. We recommend persons download those apps and have them ready at hand. You're going to get information real time.
All right, thank you very much, Sabu Best, the Director of the Barbados Meteorological Service, keeping us up to date on the area of disturbed weather that is approaching, pretty much passing in the area of the island. He told us that the rainfall, if any, that we will experience into mid to late afternoon will be low. If it does intensify, it will be brief, sharp showers. Those are possible, but for the most part, Sabu, I'm correct in saying that a lot of the system that you were looking at has been making its way past us.
That's correct. Passing well north of Barbados, and there's no change we're seeing in that at all. So we're very confident on that. And
certainly no watches, no warnings in place. We can rest assured.
That's correct. Currently, no watches or warnings. We don't anticipate for sure no warnings for high winds. Any kind of possibility of any kind of watch or so could be like for excessive rainfall. In other words, a lot of rain. But we don't see that right now. We don't see that happening or materializing right now. But if that changes throughout the course of the afternoon, because that can happen in these systems, it's not static. It can vary and go beyond what the models might be indicating or what current situation is. So that's why we need to always be monitoring what's going on, and hence why I recommended that your viewers and listeners get the app, because you can get information really quick, and so therefore you can be prepared for anything.
Thank you very much. Director of Barbados Met Services, Sabu Best, joining us there. And as Sabu said, we will keep you updated if anything arises. I'm sure you'll give us some more updates throughout the day. Sabu, thank you very much.
Welcome.
And that's where we wrap up this look at the system, well, rather, just to get the wording correct, the area of disturbed weather that the Barbados Met Office is watching. As I said, we will keep you updated as we link up with the Met Office if and when the need arises. I'm Lisa Broom. Thank you very much for tuning in.